All right, so I want you guys to use every feature that I am using. And I'm saying that because the last time we tried to grade the charts and tallies that you made online, it was nearly impossible for us because your writing on the computer is not as neat as your writing on paper, which is fine. But if you use what I'm showing you and rewatch the video when you make yours, it will make more sense. So, what we're doing today is we're going to make our own tally charts. We're going to make our own line plot, and we're going to get the data on our own, and I'll show you how to do that. So first you have to come up with a question that has multiple answers, and you're going to give the choices. You don't want like 40 different choices happening. You have to give the choice so that it makes more sense. So let me show you. I'm going to make my tally chart by using a line so that it's relatively straight. See, two relatively straight lines. I did that by selecting line. Now, I'm going to select the type feature. Here are the options that I'm going to give my friends. Type feature is that text box. I'm going to give them, the question will be how many, because my friends are a little older, how many cups of coffee, you guys should probably not be drinking coffee, do you drink per day? Now, you can ask your family members, you can ask the friends in the class, you can ask me and Miss Capabianco, you have my phone number. Ask whoever you want and take down their response, but you want to give them options. So here are my options. 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Those are the only options. So I gave them 5 options. That's plenty of options. They don't need any more. All right? And you're going to tally how many responses you get of each. All right? You're going to make a tally. So let's do text. This is going to be tally. You can move that up. Come on. There we go. And actually what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put a space. I'm going to write number of cups. It's a little awkward looking, but that's okay. There we go. Number of cups and tally. And I'm going to use the text again to write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And you can actually even put spaces between so that it makes it even easier to read. Whoops. See how nice and spaced out that is? It's incredibly neat when you use the typing feature. All right. Remember, you give options, not 100 options. I would say 5, which is what I gave, is the most. You can give fewer options, but I would do at least 3. So 3 to 5 options, all right? 3 to 5 options. Now I'm going to take the tally. So I'm going to ask a couple people, where's my drawing tool? I want a squiggly line. There we go, scribble. And I tally myself. And I drink 0. I don't like coffee. And I tally Brent, and he drinks 1. And Miss Capabianco says she drinks 2. And then I ask Olivia, and she has 1. And her mom says the same thing. And my mom has 2. And my dad also has 2. And my sister has 2. And then I ask one more person, and they say they drink 3. Right? Tally a whole bunch of people. It doesn't need to be 400 people, but a couple people. Stop where you feel there's enough. Now I'm going to draw a straight line using the straight line feature right there. And then I am going to make my tallies. My line plot, I'm sorry. And I'm going to make another straight line. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. That's okay. I'll just use a scribble. So I have 0 is going to be my first one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That looks like a 7, but it's supposed to be a 1. And then all right, and then I make my X's. So I have 1 for 0, that one's me. 2 for 1, 4 for 2, 1, and 4. All right, so I just used all the features. You can change the pen color if you want to write in red. Don't write in like yellow or like bright green because we won't be able to see, but you can use some of the darker colors over here, all right? And make sure that your question that you're asking makes sense because they won't be able to answer otherwise. So your job is to do what I just did. This was my question, these were my options. Then I made the tally, and then I did the line plot. Take a look at the line plot. There's 1 tally here, 1 X above 0. There's 2 tallies here, 2 X's above 1. There's 4 tallies here, 4 X's above 2. Yours should look very similar to mine, all right? And you should use the typing feature. If I see that you tried to write everything out, it just doesn't work, guys. Your handwriting is not good on a computer. You can see, by the way, my 1 came out. Even mine is not that good on the computer. So try and use for this section the straight line feature that they give you, the typing feature that they give you, so that we actually know what your question is and so that we could read it a little more easily. The only thing that should be freehand is probably your line plot. And even that, I use the straight line feature, all right? So please try and use those, and I can't wait to see. And remember, you can make up any, I did coffee, but you know, maybe you're gonna ask, how many snacks do you have in a day? You can ask, how many pets do you have? You can ask really anything at all. So have fun with this. Ask a cool question and make sure it has like a number value. How many is probably your best bet. How many, I don't know, how many, picture frames do you have in your house? Something fun, anything fun. And then at the end, by the way, you're going to answer these 2 questions, 1 and 2. Number 1, which tally or which number had the most tallies? Number 2, not tally, let's say responses. And number 2, let's say number 2 will be how many people responded to your question in all. All right, these are 2 that we've done so far. So my answer would be how many people responded to my question? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people in all. 9 people gave me an answer in all. And which number had the most? 2, because it has 4 tallies. That's what I'm going to say. 2. All right, and I'm actually going to move this down so that we can actually see the responses. And boom, that is my tally chart. Have a lot of fun with this, guys. You have all day, so text your friends, Google Hangout, message your friends. I know there's like a messenger on Google. You could use any of those, text, call, whatever, and get some responses. Have a good time with this. Bye.